Today, I'm going to be explaining your life in a nutshell and how to remove negativity from your life that you don't know about to live a more happier life, very positive, very, just like there's deep vibration inside you that everything just feels like happy when you go somewhere. It could be like a negative situation and you still feel like it's a happy situation, and it's because there's this deep vibration inside you. That's like your overall mental state. It's like a part of your personality and who you are. So this is you, and this is your life. So let's get into it. All right, so your life, and you're just simply swimming around your life, right? Okay, so now seems like a happy fish, right? It has crystal clear water. Let's just say this is healthy water. Okay, so healthy water. And the more you grow up, the more situations you put yourself in, negativity comes in. This is negativity from anything. It could be negativity from some random Karen coming up to you saying that they don't like you for some reason. It could be a toxic work environment. It could be anything you want it to be, okay? So, negativity. And the more negative things you're around, even when it's simple, still shows in your life. This poor fish, right? This is you being around negativity, right? Now, all you have to do is stop being around negativity and this will stop. But the more you're around negativity, the more you're around negative things, negative environments, putting yourself in negative videos, watching negative TikToks, being depressed, all that. But once it stops, once you stop being around negativity and changing your life, now you're stuck with all this stuff in your water. And you're just swimming around this very foggy water. Now, what do you think this life in here is like? Swimming around a very foggy environment. And this is salt, so it probably tastes very bad too. So, soon enough, the fish is gonna get very sick, right? Your life, you're gonna start feeling sick, you're gonna start feeling tired, you're gonna start feeling not very okay. So, what do you do to fix that? All right, so what people usually do is they take their life out of that fish tank, right? And they take a vacation, they take time off from work, they put themselves in 1 week of a better environment. So for 1 week, you're now in crystal clear water, having a great life. But soon enough, that vacation is going to end, and you're going to have to come right back in that pond that you made for yourself. So, how to fix your pond is to slowly clean up the mess that people have made in it. That could be rewiring your brain, only thinking positively, only not being around negative things, not being around negative people, not being around a negative workplace, not being around people who don't like you, not trying to put yourself and trying to fit yourself into where you don't belong. Be yourself. Truly be yourself. Truly, you deserve to be yourself. So, not being yourself, not doing these things, you're hurting yourself. You're putting yourself in this pond and you're leaving yourself there. It's like you don't even care about yourself, but you do. You just don't know you're doing it. So, the more you're in this pond, the more foggier it will end up getting. The more you can't see, and the more negativity will show up in your life. And soon enough, it will affect you significantly to a point to where you're forced to clean your tank. And that's what we call rock bottom. Rock bottom. What could you use to clean up the salt? A lot of people use drugs. A lot of people use medication. A lot of people use different things, different coping mechanisms. I remember the first time I went to a behavioral health hospital. It took my life like this into that. And guess what? When I got out of that behavioral health hospital, My life went like this to that. And then I was like, I'm just gonna keep going back. So I just kept going back and forth to behavioral health hospitals because my life is so much better over there than over here. And then I realized you can just clean your life. You can just clean this up by just not being around negativity, by choosing to think positive, by waking up in the morning and choosing not to think about all the stressful things you have in your life. So this water is now gone. In my life anyway. And it can be in yours too. So, we're gonna remove this out of our life now. And slowly, I'm gonna fill up my new life with clean water. And the clean water is positivity. Being around positive people that care about you, people that wanna see you succeed. Now, here's the problem though, because it's not just that simple. So my life, I need pain to succeed because I built a brain barrier to where I convert negativity into motivation. And that was like a safe thing for me to do because I've been around negativity my whole life. It was like a life or death situation. I would need to have positivity in my life. And if I didn't, I would surely fail. And I didn't want to fail, so my only option was to convert negativity into positivity by converting it into motivation to drive myself to succeed, saying, I will be better than you. I will do better than you. I will show you that I can be successful. And no one is better than anyone else. Let's get that straight up forward. But in my head, I would want to take my life and I'd want to throw it as far as I possibly could so that I was seeing way higher than everyone else. I was way higher than everyone else. I put myself higher than everyone else, than everyone else's standards, and that's wrong. That's wrong to do, because once you're high up like that, seeing down on people, it changes your mindset over time. You start to realize that you are better than other people when you're not. It starts to you start to trick your own mind into thinking that you're like a god or whatnot. And that's from the negativity. This is from being in a negative environment. So if this can happen from being in a negative environment, what else do you think can happen from being in a negative environment? We're gonna leave it at that. So what can you do forward? Clean your tank. Don't add salt to your tank because it tastes disgusting and it makes you feel horrible, possibly even sick, and you need lots of vacations. So I hope you got something out of this, and I wish you guys the best of luck with your lives, and yeah, thanks, bye.